welcome. We are live this is another episode of Mondo Market TV, the Sparkle of Creativity show with Shahar and we're about to have some fun. Yes. Listen, before we get started, don't forget.
Listen, Linda.
Don't forget to share. Call your friends. Come on. Let's have a good time together and just chill and talk about what we love and the things that we like to do and getting artsy and craftsy and all that. So do hit that share button, okay? And don't forget that for your best viewing experience, go to mondomarkettv.com. On there you get to watch the video. You see there's a chat box where you can interact with us and all that. So, okay, do that.
We are monitoring on Facebook,
That's
on Mondo
right.
Market TV, and on YouTube. So if you're watching on Instagram, well, do watch there. But if you want to comment or give some questions, go to one of these three options: mondomarkettv.com, Mondo Market TV on YouTube, or Mondo Market TV on Facebook. That is the best place for you to watch, by the way.
And by the way, hi Wilma.
Hey Wilma, I missed her last week. She was not here last week.
No, I think she was. Yes, she was.
I don't think she was.
She was, yes.
Okay,
I used to have to go outside to garden or something, but she came back,
okay,
right?
okay.
I think so, maybe. All right. What are we
It's
going to
kind
do
of
today?
cold to garden right now.
I think she went outside for something.
Okay. Well, don't forget to leave some comments whenever you have one. We are going to be talking today about embroidery on paper. We did that last week with the So Easy kit, which is great. But this week I want to show you some other options with that. So anytime you feel like asking a question, giving a comment, or even showing your own work, why don't you do that? Okay, Nash.
Yes?
When your thumb goes up, something.
Well, Wilma said she loves your necklace.
Oh, thank you. You know, I learned stained glass about a week ago, tops.
Yes.
With Cheryl Peterson at Curious Mondo, and I had to try.
And it was fun.
It has been very fun. I'm on my fourth piece. I'm starting my fifth tonight.
Wow.
It's going to be a seahorse. So I made this one. I made a chicken. And I made a little mouse like a sun catcher, and the dragonfly she taught in the class.
So the seahorse you're going to make, is it going to be like a
It's going
pendant,
to be big.
or is it going to be big?
Bigger.
Oh.
It's going for the window.
Can't wait to see it.
Okay, so first I have a show and tell before I really start diving that. So remember last week, I told you I like to embroider a lot, which is true. And I try to do at least a little bit every day. And I showed you one bird that I was getting together, right? That I needle felted, so I soft sculpt the bird and then I embroider on top of it. I want to show you the finished product, right? Because I didn't bring it today. So this is my blue tit.
He looks amazing.
And I had some driftwood. You know, Jake, that used to be our director here, he brought me a whole bag of those. Mm-hmm. And I think they're fantastic. So what I did was put some powerpaw on top, bronze powerpaw. So he gave a little bit more sophisticated look. And then, and it also protects, right?
It looks amazing.
And then the bird on top with the powerpaw. Glue, no big deal.
Okay,
so
but
I like that.
I'm seeing a little bird on the corner of the screen
Pew,
there.
pew,
What's that about?
Pew, pew. Well, this one is very far from being done.
Can we see it?
Okay, so you can see, but believe you're going to see a lot of things that need to be better, but it's not even half the way done.
And then we'll show the after.
Yeah. If you show the face, that's what I have done so far.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's all embroidered.
He looks beautiful. I know you're still working on him, like here.
So that's the
wool. This is that you needle felted, correct?
Yes.
And then you're embroidering it on top. It's beautiful.
Of everything. And I
love the beak.
The beak I made out of polymer clay.
Oh. But
See?
look how pretty he looks. Yeah. And
So I still don't know how I'm going to position or where at this point. But I saw online, of course, there are many textiles artists out there, and they make beautiful butterflies and a lot of birds. And they usually sew the birds together with whatever textiles they like, and then they do some embroidery on top. And I thought, you know what? I rather, instead of trying to develop a pattern, blah, 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 I like to needle felt. So that's what I did. And I like a lot of embroidery on the bird, not just a few details, because I could have be more careful with the needle felt in the sense of not leaving the white showing up, and then just put a few details. But I actually like to cover the whole bird, so because my base and is a soft sculpt, so
it adds texture to the bird.
Yeah,
like, I like the embroidery all over it as well.
It's a lot of work. So if they were to be sold, they have to be sold for a very good price.
Because it takes quite a bit of time.
It does take some time, but it's super fun to make. Super fun to make. So
perhaps one day you'll show us
what?
How to make them.
Well, who knows?
Maybe.
Everything is possible, right? Everything is possible. So today we are doing the embroidery, but on paper, right? Why? Well, first because, like you know, we are approaching the holidays, and that's something that is easy and fast for you to make, and very cool when you give to somebody, and they know you didn't buy that in a supermarket, that you took the time to make. So it's a good time to practice giving and sending the cards. Even to neighbors that you just give to them, or people that you know. Now, for today, even though we did some paper embroidery last week, I decided to make a project thinking about being on the go. Because for me, for example, it's very tough that I do have the time to sit down at my studio and make something. And when I do, I go for projects like the stained glass now that I'm trying to learn. So the others, I really like to carry around. You have traveled with me many times on the plane where I was needle felting, right?
Yes.
And other things, beading and stuff like that. So the being portable part for me is kind of a crucial thing, especially for things that I want to get them done because they have a purpose to, for example, the card to give before the holidays, right? So most of the things that I'll show, actually all the things I'm going to show you today are very portable. And that was the main reason that I decided. The other thing is I made simple cards with the technique for you to see how they would work, but think 1 degree above everything that you can do.
Let me tell you, this is meant to sparkle your creativity.
Actually, you know what? I forgot one of them on my desk. So if Chase could go there really fast, I made 4. So I want to show all of them, but I forgot.
By the way, if in case you're interested,
or it's
Shahar,
below your computer.
Wilma said, please show us how you do your birds. They are beautiful. And Cindy wants to know as well.
Okay.
And by the way, hi Terry. We've got Cindy and Terry watching. Welcome, ladies.
So let's show the cards so we can take a look. So like I told you,
let's give it a second and then we'll show the cards.
If you think about this, why did I make them simple? Well, because, you know, first I was in a time crunch to make them for the show. But the second reason is you probably have some other things that you like to do. For example, you may like to color. You may like to use real paint. You may like to use stickers. So you can go with the embroidery as an accent.
Yes.
And add whatever else you stamps, for example. People that love to stamp, they can make amazing things putting the stamps and coloring. So this is the embroidery only. Nice. So there comes you. Do you mind looking below your computer to see if maybe my card is not stuck there?
Nope.
Okay, because it was on the, he found it. Okay, so that's why they are simple. And I only use one type of cardstock. Like you mentioned yesterday or this morning, thank you. You can use fancier paper and get other stuff done as well. So
the paper it defines it just adds the style, right? It creates
it adds to the story,
exactly,
right? And this is
story.
What I used was a simple cardstock. Is the same type of cardstock that you would do paper sculpture, so it's thicker than usual. And I got a plain color in all of them.
So you guys can see it better on camera too.
Yeah.
So can I start with this one?
So this one I just finished.
Just finished, like literally just
5 minutes ago.
Yes. But look at this. You have a greeting card, and then you added the flowers, and you get to pick your colors. You get to play with it, right?
Yes, and then I like I told you, the embroidery looks like the frame of the topic most of all. So for me, it needs some feeling. Well, here in the studio, we really don't have pencils or anything, so I use one very cool pen that we have. We have gold and silver.
Yes.
So I use that. So I use that on paper. That pen actually you can use on anything, including glass. Once it's dry, and it dries super fast, it never goes away. So it's a fantastic pen. That's what I had here, so that's what I did.
All right, so then the next one. Here's
Okay.
a flower as
This
well.
one, the flower, I left it empty, and I put a sticker and a simple
stamp.
a simple stamp. I like
Stamp on
the
bottom,
words a lot
sticker.
with stamps because my handwriting is not good at all. So if I have to put something written, I will use stamps
stamp.
or even the embroidery templates, but I
And
don't
of
try to
course,
write myself.
The flower you saw is the embroidered part,
Mm-hmm.
and you can change colors. You can make the stem a color. You can make the petals a color.
Let's suppose
you, can really have fun.
you like watercolor, or
Uh-huh.
there's so many pens out there that make amazing effects. You would feel that with, and then you have that texture that is higher with the thread.
I like how you mixed the butterfly sticker, and it's a bumpy sticker. Like it's a, you can see there. It has,
I usually only buy bumpy stickers.
Yeah,
I love
it
that.
looks nice. It just
Yes.
adds to it. Okay, so now how
Now
about
this one is writing. So like I
Hello,
said,
life.
I don't write anything myself. I don't have a good handwriting whatsoever, so I don't even try. And so I did something like this. Of course, because you're doing stitches, it kind of breaks every 2 millimeters or so,
Yeah.
but it gives.
So you have the embroidered letters,
and then some stickers.
and then some stickers, sticker.
And I use for all of them just a natural color card. See, that's another thing. Depending on the card that you're going to use, total different effect.
Yes.
And the last one,
Oh, enjoy.
that's the same card we used last week. The same type of card.
Okay.
Also very
Oh yeah, and
butter
you can
color.
see.
Yes. And this one, what I did was I used a stamp for the word, and then I have watercolor pencils.
And you painted.
So I painted, and then with a wet brush, I go around, and it evens a little bit the color.
Very nice.
Cool.
And the outline of the balloon is
All the
embroidered.
balloon and the basket is all embroidered.
Very cool.
Isn't that cool?
Terry said, handmade cards are a great. Terry said, handmade cards are a great gift idea as well.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. Well, it's thoughtful, right? It's handmade. It's from you. It's
Well, you told me a story that happened last week, right?
What is it?
One of the cards that I made for a person that her birthday was coming up, right? And I gave it to her on her birthday. And you said that she put that. She has a special treasure.
She has a
corner.
little spot where she keeps only really special things, like
Yeah.
a picture of her brother, that kind of thing. And she put the card you made her right there.
Yeah,
So she sees it every day.
You never see how you can impact people, and
Yeah.
you might be thinking it's just a card, and they are thinking, hey, that was the only person that sent me a card this year, because that's the other thing that we see happening. We sent a lot less than we used to. So
Well, it's not just
it has
a
to
card.
be special,
it's a
yeah.
card made for you, from you. Like when you're giving a little bit of yourself as you're working on projects for someone else.
So, for
right?
example, if you know a person that loves gardening, you can make with flowers like we are going to show you
Yes.
today. If you like somebody that loves animals, you can make a garden, put something, and then add some stickers. So you can make it special. They have a special kind of dog. You buy a sticker for that, add the flower, or add any of the motifs here, and you're good. Okay, so let's get going now.
All right, you show
So
us.
last week with the So Easy kit, you basically had a holder where you would attach whatever design, and you would go around the card and make your embroidery. Fantastic thing for doing borders, right? Because I could go all the way here and make a border. So I show you some examples. Today, we are moving to another possible thing, which are embroidery templates. Have you ever heard of those? Very simple, but very cool. So my main one for today is this set here. I don't know if you want to show on the camera or even show the
let's
product.
show it, yes.
It comes with 4 cards, with 7 designs total, so it gives you a lot of flexibility. This is the kind of things that you put on your purse or your container to do your embroidery, and you just take what you need. So even if you're crazy like me, that I might be in a restaurant with friends, I might be doing something. This is doesn't call a lot of attention, gets the job done, right?
Yeah. So like you can see depending on how the light reflects, you can see the little holes. This is your template right there. And you saw all the different designs. So
this
can
one
really
is
have a
very
good time
cool
with this.
and includes a ring that you can keep all of them organized.
Oh,
yeah, look at there you can see.
Yes, I'll show you. See, it
Yes.
comes with a ring. You
So you
right
put
there.
all of them together and you can carry around.
You see how they have
Even
holes.
put your car keys together if you want.
If you love embroidery.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So this is the main one we are going to use today. I have others here. We will talk about them. Okay, now what do you need? You need the foam. So if you got the So Easy kit last week, you have that pink foam that you can use. But because the theme today is portable embroidery, I'm going to show you another one that I have that I can carry anywhere. So that is that product over there.
Which
it
one?
Comes,
hang on.
It comes with this mat that is very cool to work with. Some kind of, as a different type of rubber than the other one. Very easy to use.
And it rolls up
It comes
too.
with the puncher that you will need to do the template. And it does come with a template as well with 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know if it shows well there, 4 designs.
Oh, yeah.
The one that we will be embroidering today is from that one.
Okay.
So this is very handy for portability, right?
Yeah, because you can roll it all up in here.
Yeah, this time of the year you may be going Thanksgiving in some relative house or even traveling. So sometimes size matters, okay? So, Nash, can I start?
Yes.
Okay. So you pick a design that you want. So for this one, I'm going actually to get one of the leaves to do it and get your card. So last week when we did it, we did the embroidery on the card itself. Again, this week I'm thinking about portability. I thought, you know what? I can cut some cardstock and I put them all together in my container and take it with me and keep embroidering. Because once I get it done, all really I have to do is get whatever card I want and glue this on top. Or do you mind getting the balloon? I can use those dot glues that you find specifically in scrapbooking stores. Can you show the side? Do you see that it has some, it gets some dimension?
It has a little poof.
Yes, so you get an extra dimension and it's just not glued and it does the trick really well as well.
Just with the glue dots. Oh,
yes,
I
they are
see them.
kind of foam
I wonder
glue
if
dots.
from the top would show better. Let's see.
Let's see. So you see here that I have a distance. Now, if you go the extra step, you could have, let's say, some flowers around here and another one, or the sky or something, and then another one with the balloon, also using the dots. So you can create several layers that will have a separation between them. So in my portable thing, I'm carrying the cardstock that I want to embroider. So how do the templates work? Very, very easy. You put the template wherever you want to do the embroidery, okay? If you don't have this, of course you can get a needle as long as it has a sharp point, okay? This is very good also if you're going to work with teenagers. For example, just today we had 2 mentors coming here that they had Grandma Day, right? So they get together, and because they are artists, that's what the kids want to do, make stuff. So this is, of course, this has a sharp point, but for teenagers and stuff would be a perfect activity. So I put the template here, okay? Then you see where the holes are. All you have to do, and you can put some Scotch tape to hold if you want, some tape that won't ruin the paper. And all you do
is punch the hole.
Is punch the holes around the figure. See? Nothing else is so easy. So what happens when I take the template out? I have the outline on my first sleeve.
Nice.
So now I decide if I want to use the whole thing or if I want to come with one of my flowers, position where I think it would be best, and start doing the same thing with the flower. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. So for a person, even for a person that has never tried embroidery ever, this is a great way to get started because it's not overwhelming, right? So you just go. What do you think?
That's super easy.
Now,
I like that.
you see that my mat here, you don't see holes or anything. just good as new.
It's as good as new. It's perfect.
So it's a great thing, and it's portable.
And I like, yeah, it's malleable, portable. You can put your little needle in there and just
Yes.
like.
So
you're good to go.
we will embroider one now. I just want to show you 2 more templates, and then you can talk to them about the offer for today.
Sounds like a
This is
plan.
from the same company. It's so easy that we used last week. They also create templates, and this one comes with several designs, including a fox, which for me is very
Oh,
important.
little fox.
My balloon is over there.
Oh, this is the balloon. Here,
Yeah.
I'll show you. This is the balloon
Flowers.
that you did right there.
Yep.
Nice.
See
Got
stars,
flowers,
butterflies.
Got little
so-
bubbles.
Yeah, has really
Little
a lot.
kissy kisses. Butterfly. I bet you could have fun with the butterfly as well
yes,
with the
you can
different
go
colors.
crazy with the butterfly.
Lightning bolts, a variety of different icons that you can use.
And
for your
this
embroidery.
one has some words.
Oh.
See? So same thing
Yes.
with words.
Documented today, hello, life. Moments, lovely, happy. Insta, remember.
Yeah.
This is a trendy one. It even has Insta in it. So we're introducing to you today these embroidery templates. They're super great. They're fun. They're easy to do. That's really cool. You know how much it means to send greeting cards, especially nowadays where people don't get anything. So these make it very easy. These make it so easy for you to do and for you to create them, and best of all, fast. So all you need to do is go to mondomarkettv.com. You will see there quite the variety of the embroidery templates we're introducing to you today. We have these So Easy templates. We have the ones with the letters, you have the ones with the icons, and then, of course, you have the ones with the flowers, like we talked about, that you can see. It comes with a set, and these are the garden templates. It comes with several in a package, and you get to hang them and take them with you.
And flowers go everywhere.
Flowers go everywhere. It's not season.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't matter what season we're on. And then, of course, there's also this this one over here. That's the one that Shahar is demoing to you on camera right now. Comes with the portable mat that she's talking about. Comes with the needle. Comes with some yarn, some floss even, and a pattern that you can start with right away that you saw right here that we showed earlier. Comes with a heart, a band-aid, a little cloud, and a hazelnut, I guess.
Yeah,
A little
that's
nut.
exactly what it is.
So these are fantastic and so easy to make. Go to mondomarkettv.com. During the next 24 hours, we have a special introductory price for you, and you will certainly enjoy how to do this and enjoy doing this.
And we have a special gift too.
Oh, how could I forget?
How could you forget?
Yes, check it out. Special gift. Order any one of these. Order one or all of them, and you will get these bonus items today. So during the next 24 hours only, okay, you get this set of the rub-on transfers. These are fun because you can play with your cards with them. Just rub on, and you have the different designs. And of course, they're Christmas themed for you. And then you have also these other ones over here that are
winter themed.
That are winter themed, and you get some floss. They're fun floss because part of your card is the embroidery thread that you use will make a difference in how it looks. So
Well, and even though you can find the embroidery floss anywhere, these are twine, so they are kind of a little harder to get, and you have very fun colors
and they have
there.
fun styles.
Yeah.
You can see it right there. Here, I'll show you. You can see the different styles. So yes, during the next 24 hours only, you get this set as a bonus gift. Doesn't matter if you order one or all of the items that we're demoing to you today.
If you order all, I'll send you 2 kits with different colors of
Whoa.
floss. Come on.
Nice.
Come
So-
on. We have to say thank you. It's the season of thank you.
Yes, it is. By the way, Stephanie Tra is watching.
Yay,
Welcome, Steph.
amazing.
Yes, she sends a little heart.
Yes, and she's one of the mentors here at Curious Mondo as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so what I did, for the sake of time, I'm not going to do the flower because it would take longer, right?
But you saw that it's pretty quick.
It's so the same thing I did with the heart that comes with the Amy Tangerine set. So I used I didn't use all the thing, just the heart. And what do? You get your floss, put a knot. So here's the thing. If you're going to do anything where you put the glue dots that is, separates from the card, the knots are fine. But if you're going to glue them, well, the knots can create some bumps and even make it harder for you to glue. So what you do is you put the thread here, and get a tiny bit of Scotch tape
Oh, and just tape it
or
down.
washi tape and put it here and hold it, okay? So you don't have to worry with bumps because, of course, especially if you're making flowers and a lot of things, you're going to have knots everywhere. It's going to impact when you glue, okay? So, but if you're putting the glue dots that raise the paper, you don't have to worry. So I have my floss here. We are going to be working with back stitch, but the first one moves forward. So the very first stitch moves forward. Okay, and all the others will move backwards, and I have to look sometimes to position. Come on, Shahar. The hole is hard here. I could see. With the glasses, I'm pretty good. Okay, and then that's all you have to do. It's so easy that you can work this with people that never touch a needle and embroidery floss at all.
I like it how it's fast as well, so it's instant gratification almost, right?
Yeah, you can get this done in a few minutes. It's not as fast as stamping, for example, but you know it gets the. Just think about somebody getting one of these and see that it is embroidery. They know it didn't come out of the supermarket, right? And you see this has very few stitches, so we will be able to go very fast. This is a great time if you have a question or a comment. To send that over so we can answer
Shahar,
that to
if you were to change colors, obviously it's a heart. For the most part, you're going to do it the same color. But if you were to change colors, do you just tie a knot and then get the new thread?
I wouldn't even tie a knot. I would just cut and put some Scotch tape in the back and start with the next one.
Oh,
okay.
Easy.
So here I made a mistake.
What?
What? Well, it's a mistake, but it could also be part of the design if I wanted to. See here? I just skip one instead of coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Because the back stitch, I move forward. Well, I could keep doing this, and I would have a dotted heart. It could. So just for a second, I'll keep doing that as well, and you can see. But I can. It's just a different style. It's not bad, but I could do this too. Okay. And keep. Oops, Shahar. Shahar today. See, and I could have this moving forward as well. It would be cute, but usually with most templates, you are always working the back stitch. I'm going to go back to the back stitch right now, after this last stitch, and we are almost done. See, so it's fun too.
It is way fun.
You can create other patterns just by trying to change the stitch. What do you have here with a template? You have the same holes you would put in when you're doing on muslin, for example, because when you put the needle through, you are creating a hole, right? It just makes it easier. Now, could you do this without having a template? Yes, you can, but chances are, first of all, it can get overwhelming for you to know exactly where to punch. This has it's a very even spaced template.
It won't be
so
so
everything
easy.
comes, yeah, it's not so easy. And the other thing is you can rip the paper very easily as well,
Oh, that's
right?
a good thought.
This cardstock's pretty good. Let me find the hole here. So here I'm going to skip again just to be consistent with the other side, okay? So I'm not coming back, I'm moving forward.
I also really like these templates because they're waterproof, they're malleable, they're easy to carry, they're light, and you can reuse them. I mean, they're really good quality. You can wash them. And so it'll last you a long time. If you have lots of cards to make at the end of the year, for example, Christmas, they're perfect for that. They'll definitely withstand punching in holes and things like that.
Yes.
And I love that you don't really even have to think about it. I mean, you pick the template that you like, the flower that you like, and you just punch away. Like, for example, I love the little balloon. And you just punch away. If I were to draw this, I mean, I'm not very good at drawing or painting. Yeah. But with this, I can do the embroidery floss. I use the template, the embroidery template with the So Easy, and boom, 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 done.
Yes, exactly.
Love it.
Yeah, see.
And it's kind of fun. I mean, hey, you're poking holes into things.
Well, even is a conversation piece as well, right?
Yes.
If people see you doing that. Embroidering on paper is not that common, right? Of course, some people do. And many people, when they do, they actually use the sewing machine in order to create the holes, which is a lot more work. But you do have some very cool artists out there making embroidery cards, but they have a process that is a lot it takes a lot of work. Well, now I can just do kind of a simple knot or just cut and put some Scotch tape.
And just end it.
Yeah, and just end
look
it.
at that. Adorable.
See, now here you can come and feel.
You can just, may I get it? I'm going to grab it,
Let me
okay?
cut-
I'm
let
going to
me
invade
cut
your
the-
space.
Yeah, careful with that.
Regina says, hi, Shahar and
Hey.
Ash, cute. Okay. Yeah, it's very cute. I mean, you could do a card just with a nice little touch of a heart.
You can. You know,
Or
if this
you
was...
can embellish all around it. It's
let's
up to
suppose
you.
this was a blue cardstock, for example. The red would pop right up, right? Because
yes.
it's very contrasting. But you can also put other things there, right?
Yes.
You can cut a heart the same shape because you could use the same template just to, poke through a piece of paper so you know exactly where to cut, put inside, and then embroider.
Yes.
So there's so many things.
A question from Wilma. Could I do embroidery over a store-bought card?
If it's not too thick, with the puncher, I can also. Remember last week with those rollers that I had from the product, I couldn't do anything on thicker cardstock, right? I remember I told you it's to be used with scrapbooking paper most of all. So the thicker it gets, you don't go anywhere. Well, but here I have a tool. I have a weapon here, right? So I can, as long as you can punch this through the cardstock, you know those online stores that you buy every day from, you can use and do things there. And
oh yes.
I think I know where Wilma is going.
Whoa, where is she going?
Because even with the boxes that she's going to do for wrapping, for putting gifts, you could have something like that, a tiny heart, a butterfly. I don't know if that's your idea,
Let
but
us
it
know
could
what
be.
you're thinking, Wilma.
Yeah.
Very
so
nice.
as long as it goes through.
You can do anything. I mean, you could even do it, for example, on leather if you wanted to, right? It would require a little bit of strength.
Yes, it does. It does not work well with felt.
Okay.
With fabric, I tried with that cotton that you do for quilting. I can see the dots, but it really
doesn't go all the way through.
Yeah, it is meant for paper.
Gotcha.
So you can go a little bit to the other side and try, but it's not the best tool. It's just going to require more work on your part to make it work. But with that said, on a piece of leather that you have the right mat, you can. But there are better tools to do
for that.
Yes.
By the way, Karen said, hi from Australia.
Ooh.
This could be so easy for young children to learn embroidery. Yes.
Yes, exactly. I have a friend that is in Australia right now.
Yes,
very
she's
good friend.
loving it.
She's loving it. And I'm dying because I'm so jealous. She had a koala with her on her lap the other day. And she was petting some kangaroos. And I was, oh my gosh, I wanted so bad to be there.
Wilma said, it's kind of scary. We think a lot alike. So I think
See?
Yep, she got it.
Yes.
So, by the way, friends, don't forget, modomarkettv.com is where you can get these embroidery templates. The paper embroidery templates, they're fantastic. We have quite the variety. We have the garden series, which I love because they come with an assortment of flowers that you can use. They're done in a flexible plastic material, and it comes with a jump ring that you can use to carry them around or just keep them sorted.
So 7 designs here.
7 different designs, and you can keep them nice and tidy, and you can use them for your cards. These are super cool, and as you can see, just like Shahar demoed, they come with the holes, and you don't have to figure out, okay, where do I put the holes? It's all there for you. You just follow.
Yeah, and can I give you one idea why you're doing that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because the company is called Basil, and they also make those shiny cabochons that you can put in the middle.
What do you mean? Oh, you cut the paper, you do, and then you put it in the middle. I see what you're saying. Yes, exactly. Yes. Then we also have this one. This is in fact, the kit that Shahar is using right now to show you how this works. It comes with the mat that you'll use. This mat is critical in this process because it allows you to punch the holes and not break the needles, not punch holes through your tables, etc. It comes with the punching needle. It comes with some embroidery floss, as well as one template, a card with the different designs that you can see there. So this is a great getting started kit. Highly recommend it. The other ones that we have on there for you are some other templates, patterns. So ones with words. that you can use. For example, happy, lovely, moments, life, hello, etc. And then ones with different icons, like a little fox, little balloon, little flowers, little bubbles saying hello, ampersand, and all that. So these are great. These are fantastic and easy for you to create. You put it on the paper just like Shahar said, and you just get creative and you punch along and then you sew it through and just really enjoy that process. Anyone, for any of your purchases during the next 24 hours, will include a special gift. And we'll give you these rub-on transfers. Now these are fun because they take the card making to an extra level. We have the Christmas themed one and the winter themed one. Both will come as a gift, as a bonus, as well as a fun selection of these threads. Now these are cool because they're not your typical embroidery floss. These are twine, yes.
And we said that if they buy the whole thing, they get two of that with different colors.
Yeah. So here, I'll repeat it just in case. So get one of each, and we'll include 2 sets of the rub-on transfers and the twine. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Can they do that at any point in time?
No.
No?
Just during the next 24 hours.
Yes.
So do it. MondoMarketTV.com. That's where I want you to go, okay?
24 hours from now, you do not get this.
So Wilma's asking, are the special prices I see the special price? Yes.
Yeah, they're launching prices. We just added the products to the website. Yes.
Yes.
See, this is simple and fast.
Yeah, I like that. I like the projects where I can see results fast.
All that is missing is your imagination on how you will create the final card in itself. What else are you going to use? Because if there's one thing with card making, is it looks a lot better if you bring other components into it, right? So like I said, the stamps, who doesn't have some stamps at home?
Well, yeah.
And they're gorgeous, and you can create the stickers.
I mean, we have stickers on Mondo Market TV.
We have the butterflies. The butterflies are gorgeous.
Yeah, the butterflies that you're seeing are from there. I love them. In fact, I've incorporated them in my concrete jewelry.
Yes, a lot.
They're really cool because they're plastic, so they don't just, they're plasticky, like they don't...
They're fun to the touch as well.
They're fun to the touch.
We have the dog paws as well.
Yes.
Yeah, some very cool stuff.
So you put those there and they just enhance and make your cards pop.
And I would suggest when you're creating your cards not to overthink. This is not the type of project that you want to stop and think, how am I going to do this? And spend, unless it's to a very, 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 very special person. I would go and say, okay, what do I want? What's the story? I do ask that. What's the story I want to tell? So I want fun. I want concern, I want to use words, more or less, right? And then I get doing it. So my proposal at the beginning was something that you can travel with, because this is how I did this 4 cards. I cut a bunch of this, putting a little container, that mesh bag that I carry around, with everything that I needed. My container, one of the containers, because I have several, of floss that I have, see? And I'm trying to be organized and putting them by color. So I put this one because I knew these were the colors I was going to use. And off I go. Could be a lot smaller than this. But I'm making the bird as well. So the idea is just punch something that you think is interesting. Like, oh, I like the fox. Punch the fox, make the fox, and then later, when you're going to put the card all together, you start, okay, I think it needs color, or it needs paint, or it needs stickers, or whatever else, and then you add to the card, and they're all going to be amazing.
Exactly, they really will. And it also works great as a de-stressing mechanism. If you feel like punching someone, you just go punch holes,
the paper.
Create your cards.
Yeah.
Wilma is asking, can the rub-on transfers be used more than once?
I believe so, Vilma. I have not used them yet. We got a bunch just to give as bonuses, and I haven't used them.
All right, so Wilma, I guess you'll find out.
You will find out, Vilma. The other last thing I want to say is that, yes, this is the time to think about cards, but there's always a good time for you to send a card to someone. If you have somebody having a baby, for example, the balloon would be perfect. Why not do that and, hey, I'm happy for you, congratulations, something like that. Welcome, you know, Brandy, Mary, or however is the name of the baby. So don't forget that you can be giving this. And once you start making, I'm not very big on cards. I'm not very big on paper as a whole.
On making cards or
sending cards. I'm not the best for that. I'm always thinking about what we have to do next week. So the holidays, they go like,
it's Christmas already.
It was holiday yesterday. But, you know, I've been making tons of cards lately, and I've been thinking, hey, it's so cool. I'm going to give to this person and to that person and to that one. Mm-hmm. That's it. Maybe those are the type of friends that I don't have to go get something as a gift for them, but a card. Like I go to so many groups here. So it would be impossible to give a gift to every single person. Some of the groups have 60 people, but I can make cards and say, hey, happy holidays, or you know,
and
happy
even
Thanksgiving,
like birthday. Like
birthdays.
I have this thing. Nowadays it seems like saying happy birthday on Facebook is enough. That's the new okay, and to me that's not
sad.
okay.
That's sad.
So now everyone is doing that, however, and so you create a beautiful card that says happy birthday to someone, and they get it in the mail. How thoughtful and how cool. That will definitely stand out, right?
You know, that's really something that messes my emotions, because it's happy and sad at the same thing. I love on my birthday looking at my Facebook and getting hundreds of people saying happy birthday. I mean, that really makes my day. And I know these people are far away from me. That was the way to say happy day, congratulations for another year, something like that. So that's fantastic. I love that. But closer friends and family, I really have an issue if all they do is say happy birthday on Facebook. Because, I mean, that's the easiest, most lazy thing to do. Pick up the phone. Most people don't leave without the cell phone on their hands 24 hours, right? So how hard it is to, on that specific day, call me and say, hey, daughter, hey, cousin, hey, whoever they are in my family, happy birthday. It takes really 5 minutes. I have to think, okay, hope you have a nice day, bye-bye.
But it makes them happy.
Yeah, so I mean, I love seeing happy birthday from everybody that I'm connected on Facebook, but I think the closer you are, you cannot be that lazy.
Yeah,
right?
No, my favorite, they're not my favorite, but my favorite is the one where they just leave HB, like happy birthday, but they don't even type happy birthday.
You're so lazy, you cannot type the whole word.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I feel like this, I bet many of you don't care, but many of you do care, and you say, yeah, I didn't get a call from my cousin, I didn't get a call from my best friend, I didn't get anything on my birthday. Well, how you change? You can complain, like we just did this now, right? But you can go one step further and say, you know what, I'm going to stop this, and make some cards, send 2 days before the birthday, or just call. That would be fine too. But if you can change this kind of stuff. Somebody's celebrating something, celebrate with them. Be a new child, be a new home, be a new car, whatever it is. Be happy because other people are accomplishing something in their lives that they are proud of. And show that in a better way than just typing a few letters on a computer. You do that with people you cannot reach. But the ones that are close to you, you know, think about that. And the card making sends, most of all, one special memory. Somebody took the time to think and make this for me.
Yes.
It's about them, right? So that's it.
That's it. Check it out. Regina said, we're going to lose the personal touch if we don't reach out in person. Exactly.
And
she
why?
said, cards are awesome. Exactly.
Yeah, I love technology. We have 2 companies based on technology.
Technology is awesome.
So we are in front of the computer all day, but there is the human and social side.
Yes.
You know, most of us today, and I would say it's a very large percentage, have some type of social anxiety today. Right? Why? Because we are isolating ourselves a lot. Yes. We stay, and artists are terrible at that because they love to be in their studio.
You want to be in your studio in your head because it's so much fun
in here. You invite me to do something on Saturday, and in my mind is, oh no, I want to be home alone with my art.
Well,
I don't want to go anywhere.
I have to go, but I wanted to do the stained glass thing.
Why can't you do this on a day that I cannot do my stuff, my crafts? So we are all becoming like that, and that part of the technology is not cool. You know, there are many things that make our life easier and better, and allow us to to reach people. Like today, I can get my cell phone, call anybody in the world, talk for hours without having to spend a penny. When before was, I'm going to call Brazil, it's going to be so expensive. So we have technology in our favor, but we need to measure if we are praising the technology or we are just validating the fact that we are too lazy now to do anything to somebody else. So you have to have that in mind.
With that said, go make cards. Okay, MondoMarketTV.com.
Give to people.
Give to people. MondoMarketTV.com. You can get your embroidery templates, your card embroidery templates. They're super fun, super fast. So if you're worried, well, I don't have time to make cards. Well, these are fast. You pick the paper, you select that paper, give it some thought, and then pick your template, put a pretty sticker on it, write a little message, and you're good to go. MondoMarketTV.com, okay? Do it now. During the next 24 hours, we'll include as a gift, a bonus, these rub-on transfers. They're super fun, Christmas-themed, winter-themed, just in time for Christmas, as well as these twine embroidery floss. They're fun because they're twine, and also because they're different. They're not just a solid color. So MondoMarketTV.com. Any final comments you'd like to leave our friends with today?
Take some time to do something that may be out of comfort zone. And again, if you have teenagers around and kids around, great project for a good afternoon. So use that time for good quality human connection.
That's right. Good quality human connection.
Yes. Okay.
All right, my friends. Thank you for joining us, and see you at the next episode of Your Sparkle of Creativity. Until then.
See ya.